Now, if you don't have an old friend popping out of nowhere on social media to expose you and throw some dirt on your name, have you even really made it? In Ice Spice's case, the answer is yes. From colorism and fat phobia to being a bully, Ice Spice is being accused of a whole bunch of stuff from one of her ex-best friends. Look, let's just get into it. But first, hey, hi, what's Zan with it? I'm C, and I do rap and pop culture commentary. So if you're into that, subscribe and hit the like button. Is it just me, or does it feel like it's been a minute since we heard Ice Spice was involved in any drama? Her brief beef with Latto feels worlds away at this point. So, with the exception of announcing some new tunes, she's been pretty quiet. Last week, she announced her single, Give Me a Light, was dropping on May 10th, which I felt that the album artwork felt a little bit different from her usual pretty princess selfies. I mean, I don't know. Smoking Ice Spice just feels different. And she recently hopped on Cash Cobain and Bay Swag's viral hit, Fisher. Now, I already love the original song, so I gotta say, I liked her little remix. The video was kind of fire too. And last month, she announced that she finished recording her debut album, Y2K, which is set to drop sometime this year. And I'm certainly anticipating it. Ice Spice has been on a crazy run since she blew up with Munch, which, now that I think about it, that literally dropped August 2022. It's wild that she has had a Super Bowl ad, songs with Nicki Minaj, and a friendship with Taylor Swift since then. Now, is it giving industry plant or just playing your cards right? You tell me. But with much success comes drama, of course, and the latest mess that Ice Spice is in the middle of includes her former BFF dragging her all across the timeline. When I found myself scrolling on Twitter today, I saw a tweet from a person named Baby Storme saying that her ex-BFF Ice Spice was the next person to be exposed, which is a crazy way to start off dragging someone. Like, damn, it sounds like you've been sitting on this for a minute. According to Baby Storme, Ice Spice is not the person that we think she is. Her friendship with her best friend, TikToker Cleo Trappa, is all a lie because she secretly hates her and is only using her to be, quote, closer to blackness. Her producer Riot is actually her longtime boyfriend and the one who pushed her to rap, just for her to cheat on him with Lil TJ and rap about it in a song. And let's just pause on this accusation for just 1 minute, because one, Ice Spice and Lil TJ did have that song Gangsta Boo together. And two, there was a time when Ice Spice had to check the internet for guys hollering at Riot. Now, in my mind, she always seemed like, Riot was her male best friend that clearly just believed in her and definitely crafted her sound. But let's move on to one accusation that does make a little bit of sense. Baby Storme mentions that Ice Spice used Nicki Minaj for features, not only to surpass Latto, but to spite her. And I'ma be real, this one clicks for me. Now, I mentioned this a while back on my video talking about Ice Spice and Latto's beef, but I always felt like both Nicki and Ice Spice collaborated and formed a friendship strictly to piss off Latto, okay? Strictly to spite her. We all know that Latto was a barb. Not only that, but Nicki Minaj was her greatest female rap inspiration. And it's really unfortunate that they fell out, but the basis of their fallout is another thing that Baby Storme mentions, which is that Latto was one of few, if not only, the one female rapper to straight up call Nicki Minaj out and not kiss her ass. I mean, prior to their beef, Nicki shouted Latto out, which was much earlier in her career, when she realized that Super Freaky Girl was moved to the rap category, to the pop category, for the 2023 Grammys, while Latto's Big Energy stayed in the rap category. Nicki was not having it. And Latto had to make that decision. Do you stick up for yourself as an artist, or do you agree with what Nicki Minaj is saying and bow down to her? And at that moment, Nicki Minaj turned from Latto's idol to her rival. And with Ice Spice being literally everywhere after the release of Munch and Bikini Bottom, what better way to make Latto feel some type of way than to embrace a new hot female rapper that represented everything that Latto wasn't, at least in the music category, right? Like Latto frequently freestyles. She can switch from being a lyrical rapper to making bubblegum pop songs. And Ice Spice just kind of sits in this category of female rappers that choose not to try so hard. The bars are very elementary, but they're catchy. And if anything, she's quick to hop on a track that has traction or collab with someone who has motion in order to form strategic relationships to get to the top. I mean, she did it after kicking it with Drake, and then we never saw them together again. She had a friendship with Taylor Swift, which allowed her to get a song with her. And she absolutely did the same thing with Nicki Minaj. So what do you think? Do these accusations sound true surrounding Ice Spice? Or is her ex-friend just on some hating shit, trying to get clout for exposing her? Because I find it no coincidence that she does music too. Let me know your thoughts in the comments.